All right, today we are diving deep into something pretty wild in the world of mobile gaming. We're talking about Raid Shadow Legends and its, let's say, unconventional approach to player loyalty. They've basically built a system that seems to break all the rules, so let's get into how they actually do it.
It's a totally fair question, right? Especially when you're talking about free-to-play games. We've all been conditioned to think that the best stuff, the most powerful characters, the coolest gear, it's always going to be locked behind a paywall. That's just the business model, isn't it?
Well, Raid's answer to that question is a hard yes. And honestly, it's a pretty bold claim. It's really the core of what this whole explainer's all about. How in the world they give away their best content for free.
So let's kick things off with this revolutionary promise they've made. It's a strategy that completely flips the usual mobile game model on its head. Instead of asking you to pay, they reward you for playing, and they do it with real, premium-level stuff.
And I really want to be clear about this. We're not talking about some low-tier, throwaway characters here. We are talking about legendary champions. These are the most sought-after, most powerful, game-changing heroes in the entire game. This is the kind of stuff players in other games would absolutely expect to shell out cash for, and Raid is just giving it away for showing up.
Okay, so how? How do they actually pull this off? Well, that brings us to what they call their player-first formula. It's a system that's been designed from the ground up to make you feel rewarded and respected, not, constantly pressured into logging in or spending money.
And at the very heart of this whole thing is a simple calendar. But see, every little checkmark isn't just proof that you logged in. It's a real, visible step you're taking toward an amazing reward. It's a clever way to turn a daily routine into a satisfying journey.
In that journey, it's really built on three key ideas. First, the time windows are super flexible. You don't have to log in every single day, which, let's be honest, is a huge deal for people with busy lives. Second, the progression is totally clear. You can literally see the progress bar filling up, so you always know where you stand. And third, it's not just about the big prize at the end. You're scooping up other valuable rewards the whole way through.
And yeah, this right here, this just shows that third point perfectly. It's a whole ecosystem of value. The path to that awesome champion is literally paved with other treasures, which makes every single login feel worth it. It's all about enriching your account.
So what this all boils down to is a philosophy they call player-first design. It's this core idea that acknowledges you have a life, outside the game. By not punishing you for missing a day here or there, Raid builds a ton of goodwill, and it helps prevent that burnout that just plagues so many other games. They're valuing your time, not just demanding it.
Now, this player-first idea gets even more impressive when you look at the caliber of the champions they're giving away. Because to really prove that these rewards were top-notch, Raid started bringing in some of the biggest names from pop culture.
And they really don't get much bigger than this guy. In this huge collaboration with Ubisoft, they brought the legendary master assassin himself, Ezio Auditore, into the game. And this wasn't just some cosmetic skin. This was a full-blown, top-tier, playable character.
The whole event to get him was this multi-week journey. It did a perfect job of building up excitement and anticipation, which made getting that final reward feel, well, it felt earned. It was like you're on a quest, not just checking boxes on a giveaway.
And here is the absolute kicker. To get one of the most iconic characters in all of video game history onto your team, all you needed was 14 logins. Over several weeks. Just 14. And it was completely free. That one number just makes the whole idea so much more real.
And that Ezio event, it was not a one-time thing. They kept the ball rolling. They partnered with Capcom to bring in the Rathalos Blade Master from Monster Hunter free in only 7 days. Then they worked with Mattel to get Skeletor from Masters of the Universe. Again, just 7 days. It shows this is a consistent pattern of just, incredible generosity. The variety here is just staggering. They've had real-world legends like UFC Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey, characters inspired by literary icons like Alice in Wonderland, and even platform-exclusive champions just for certain players. It's a whole universe of legends, and they're all gettable through this same generous model.
Oh, and don't forget, it isn't just about collecting the heroes. Along the way, players are also earning super valuable stuff like rare books and perfect souls. Basically, all the resources you need to power up your awesome new champion so you can use them right away.
So that brings us to the really big question, right? This all sounds amazing for the player, but how is this possibly a winning strategy for the business? Let's unpack the actual genius behind all this generosity.
Now seriously, how can a system that gives away its absolute best content for free possibly be sustainable in the long run? On the surface, it makes absolutely no sense.
Well, the answer lies in these 4 strategic pillars. See, this isn't just about being nice, it's smart business. These events drive retention because players have a great reason to log in. They create a ton of buzz and free viral marketing, they keep the game's story fresh, and these huge partnerships bring in brand new players who might never have tried Raid otherwise.
This table lays it out perfectly. It really is a win-win model. Every single thing that benefits you, the player, has a direct and positive outcome for the business. You get a free legendary champion, they get increased player retention. You get excited about an iconic collab, that becomes their viral marketing. It's a symbiotic relationship. And this quote just nails it. It says that Raid shows that keeping players around and being genuinely generous aren't 2 separate things. They're actually strategies that help each other. The generosity isn't a cost. It's an investment in a stronger, more loyal community.
So in the end, it all leaves us with one massive question to think about. By completely flipping the script and making its best stuff free, has Raid accidentally created the new gold standard for how to build player loyalty in the gaming industry? It's a powerful idea, for sure.